Welcome to a nostalgic dive into the legendary cast of Hill Street Blues. This groundbreaking series, airing from 1981 to 1987, captured hearts with its raw police drama. Fast forward to 2025. Join us as we explore how these stars have transformed over the decades. From then to now, their stories continue to inspire. Number 1. Daniel J. Travante as Captain Frank Furillo. Born in 1940, he was 40 when joining the show. Furillo was the precinct's dedicated captain, navigating police bureaucracy and personal turmoil with integrity and empathy. His performance earned him 2 Emmys and a Golden Globe. After Hill Street Blues, he starred in TV movies like Adam and Murrow, the series Missing Persons, and Recurred in Boss. In 2025, at 85, he leads a retired life, with his last role in a 2019 NCIS Los Angeles episode, focusing on personal reflections and past accolades. Number 2. Michael Warren as Officer Bobby Hill. Born in 1946, he was 34 at the show's start. Hill was a steadfast patrol officer, facing street dangers alongside Renko while showcasing loyalty and resilience. Post-series, Warren co-starred in City of Angels and Soul Food, guesting on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Girlfriends. He also appeared in the 2010 film Anderson's Cross. In 2025, at 79, he enjoys family time, notably as former father-in-law to Jessica Alba following her divorce announcement, with his acting career spanning until 2019. Number 3. Bruce Weitz as Sergeant Mick Belker. Born in 1943, he was 37 when the series began. Belker was the quirky undercover detective, famous for his growls, bites, and unconventional tactics in busting criminals. After the show, he guest-starred on The X-Files and The West Wing, recurred as Anthony Zacchara on General Hospital from 2007 to 2012, and appeared in films like Deep Impact. In 2025, at 82, he remains active with occasional roles, including a 2021 For All Mankind episode and voice acting as recent as 2024. Number 4. James Siking as Lieutenant Howard Hunter. Born in 1934, he was 46 at the premiere. Hunter was the stern SWAT leader, blending militaristic discipline with comic relief in high-pressure operations. Following Hill Street Blues, he played Dr. David Hauser on Doogie Howser, MD, Captain Stan Jonas on Brooklyn South, and featured in films like The Pelican Brief and Maid of Honor, plus guests on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Siking passed away in 2024 at 90 from complications of dementia. Number 5. Joe Spano as Lieutenant Henry Goldblum. Born in 1946, he was 34 joining the cast. Goldblum was the compassionate officer, evolving from sergeant to lieutenant, excelling as a hostage negotiator and advocate for victims amid ethical dilemmas. Post-Blues, he won an Emmy for Midnight Caller, appeared in Apollo 13 and Primal Fear, recurred on NYPD Blue, debuted on Broadway, and stars as Tobias Fornell on NCIS. In 2025, at 79, he continues NCIS appearances and voices the Wildflower Hotline for the Theodore Payne Foundation. Number 6. Torian Black as Detective Neil Washington. Born in 1940, he was 40 at the show's onset. Washington was the stylish, street-smart detective, teaming with Laru on gritty investigations while exuding cool confidence. Emmy-nominated for the role, Black later guest-starred in Savannah, Deep Space Nine, and ER, plus voice work in animated series. A dedicated advocate for adoption, he fathered 2 biological kids and adopted 9 more. Black passed away in 2022 at 82 after a brief illness. Number 7. Keel Martin as Detective J.D. Laru. Born in 1944, he was 36 when starting. Laru was the charismatic yet flawed detective, battling alcoholism while cracking cases with sharp wit and charm. After Hill Street Blues, Martin appeared in L.A. Law, Murder, She Wrote, and the Ray Bradbury Theater. Known for earlier films like The Panic in Needle Park, his career spanned dramatic roles. Martin passed in 1990 at 46 from lung cancer. Number 8. Betty Thomas as Officer Lucy Bates. Born in 1947, she was 33 at launch. Bates was the trailblazing female officer, handling patrol duties with grit, vulnerability, and evolving partnerships. Post-series, Thomas shifted to directing, helming blockbusters like Dr. Dolittle, The Brady Bunch Movie, Private Parts, 28 Days, and Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. She earned Emmys for directing and producing. In 2025 at 78, she focuses on producing, mentoring, and occasional industry events. Number 9. Charles Hyde as Officer Andrew Renko. Born in 1943, he was 37 beginning the role. Renko was the optimistic, country-bred cop, surviving a near-fatal shooting and patrolling with Hill amid humor and peril. After the show, Hyde directed episodes of NYPD Blue, ER, Criminal Minds, Nip Tuck, Sons of Anarchy, and Third Watch, plus acted in films like Altered States. In 2025 at 82, he pursues selective directing projects and enjoys family life. Number 10. Veronica Hamill as Joyce Davenport. Born in 1943, she was 37 at the start. Davenport was the passionate public defender, clashing professionally yet romancing Furillo in a groundbreaking relationship. Post-Blues, she starred in Philly, TV movies like Baby Snatcher, and recurred as Margot Shepard on Lost. A former model discovered by Eileen Ford, she produced projects too. In 2025 at 81, she maintains a private life with occasional producing ventures. Number 11. Renee Enriquez as Lieutenant Ray Kalatano. Born in 1933, he was 47 when joining the show. Kalatano was the wise, bilingual lieutenant, offering cultural perspectives and calm authority in tense situations. Before Hill Street Blues, he appeared in Bananas and various TV roles. His career spanned television until the late 1980s. Enriquez passed away in 1990 at 56 from complications resulting from AIDS. Number 12. Ed Marinro as Officer Joe Coffey. Born in 1950, he was 31 at the show's start. Coffey was the athletic patrol officer, bringing physical prowess and moral dilemmas to street-level policing from seasons 2 to 6. A former NFL player, post-series he starred in Blue Mountain State, films like The Rise of Thadland and Love and Debt. In 2025 at 75, he focuses on family, occasional guest spots, and football commentary. Number 13. Barbara Bosson as Faye Furillo. Born in 1939, she was 41 at the premiere. Faye was Captain Furillo's dramatic ex-wife, injecting personal turmoil and humor into precinct life. Emmy-nominated 5 times for the role, afterward she starred in Hooperman Cop Rock and earned another nomination for Murder 1. Bosson passed away in 2023 at 83. The cause was not determined. Number 14. Robert Hersshfeld as Leo Schnitz. Born in 1942, he was 39 when the series began. Schnitz was the quirky desk officer, handling paperwork with wit and occasional fieldwork mishaps. Post-Blues, he appeared in Cradle Will Rock and guest roles in Law and Order. Earlier films included Escape from Alcatraz. Hersshfeld passed away in 2009 at 67. The cause was not specified. Number 15. Michael Conrad as Sergeant Phil Esesterhouse. Born in 1925, he was 55 at launch. Esesterhouse was the roll call sergeant, iconic for his "Let's be careful out there" line and paternal guidance. He won 2 Emmys for the role. Before, he featured in Del Vecchio, The Longest Yard, and Perry Mason. Conrad passed away in 1983 at 58 from urethral cancer. Number 16. John Cipher as Chief Fletcher Daniels. Born in 1932, he was 49 when joining the show. Daniels was the authoritative police chief, often clashing with Furillo over department politics and reforms. Post-series, Cipher appeared in Major Dad as General Craig, Law and Order episodes, and Santa Barbara, plus Broadway revivals like Man of La Mancha. In 2025 at 93, he lives privately, focusing on family and past stage reflections. Number 17. George Weiner as Irwin Bernstein. Born in 1945, he was 36 at the show's start. Bernstein was the pragmatic assistant DA, navigating legal tensions with the precinct's cops. After Hill Street Blues, he played Colonel Sanders in Spaceballs, Rabbi Nachner in A Serious Man, and guest starred on The Big Bang Theory, Desperate Housewives, and New Amsterdam. In 2025 at 80, he continues occasional TV roles and voice work. Number 18, Robert Proski as Sergeant Stan Jablonsky. Born in 1930, he was 54 when joining. Jablonsky was the gruff desk sergeant, replacing Esesterhouse with tough, paternal roll calls. Following the series, he earned Tony nods for Glengarry Glen Ross, starred in Mrs. Doubtfire and Dead Man Walking, and recurred on The Practice. Proski passed away in 2008 at 77 from heart surgery complications. Number 19, Dennis Franz as Lieutenant Norman Bunce. Born in 1944, he was 41 when joining. Bunce was the abrasive, rule-bending detective with a spin-off in Beverly Hills Bunce. Post-Blues, Franz won 4 Emmys as Andy Sipowicz on NYPD Blue, appeared in Die Hard 2 and City of Angels, and guest starred on The A-Team. In 2025 at 81, he remains retired, enjoying private life in Idaho. Number 20, Ken Olin as Detective Harry Garibaldi. Born in 1954, he was 30 when joining. Garibaldi was the dedicated young detective handling complex cases with intensity. After the show, he starred as Michael Stedman in 30-something, earning a Golden Globe nod, then produced Alias, Brothers and Sisters, and This Is Us, winning Emmy nominations. In 2025 at 71, he continues producing TV dramas like Tracker. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.